The music of Bob Marley is known around the world, but it wasn't the only gift he wanted to share. The biopic Bob Marley, One Love takes a look at Marley, the revolutionary.
Don't let them fool you.
That's a hit.
Oh, no.
Reggae is the people music.
You know you're a superstar.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music come to unify the people.
Bringing the story to the big screen is director Reynaldo Marcus Green, who directed the Oscar-nominated film King Richard.
I had just come off a biopic, so I wasn't necessarily rushing to get into another one. But this one seemed different, you know, the fact that a Bob Marley movie hadn't been done. And so, yeah, I think I resisted the notion immediately. But there was something that just kind of kept pulling me towards it. And at some point, I had to stop running and ask myself, why not?
Bob Marley, One Love focuses on the icon's life from 1976 to 1978.
It felt like the most critical time in his life, having, you know, obviously an assassination attempt on his life and his family's life, and moving his family to Delaware and coming to London and creating Exodus, which is arguably the greatest album of the 20th century.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that thing. That every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
When it came to finding someone to play the reggae legend, Marley's son Ziggy, who contributed to the movie along with other family members, recommended British actor Kingsley Benadir.
It was amazing to meet them all for the first time and to feel the trust and the love from them. But then it was about having them there throughout the whole process. It was about, I really got to understand Bob and who he was and what he stood for and what he went through and who he was as a human being on a personal level with the family and with his friends and with the people who he grew up with.
Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom?
Capturing Marley's mannerisms and dialect was a challenge for Kingsley.
I was never confused about how much work needed to go into it. And it wasn't one dialect coach. We ended up with a team of, 8 or 9 people on set. And it started with, me listening to Bob and having to be really honest with myself and go, how much am I understanding and how much am I not? And okay, I need some help. And so a lot of my Jamaican friends, before we even started, came over to my house and they helped me to understand different phrases and different words and to try and make sure I was clear on everything Bob was saying.
I want the world to change. And that time is now.